Prepare yourself for battle, heroes.
Hello and welcome, my name is Haas. Stop talking please, Rhaegar. This is another Heroes of the Storm video. This time taking a look at Tyrande. A very specific Tyrande build, that is.
10 seconds.
So Tyrande is a support hero in Heroes of the Storm. We'll be using her more for her offensive capabilities though. Let's see where we... Let's just go middle for now. There's very little time to do an intro in this game. It's all action, all the time. Of course I have a Zeratul. Zeratul is free this week. I don't like that. Too much stealthing. It's fine though. So again, Tyrande, support hero. Just quickly gonna get Pierce before we go into combat here. Stop moving. Never mind. There we have him. So, if things calm down a bit, I can do an intro. Yes. Our first ability, Light of a Loon. Light of a Loon is a pretty simple heal. Something worth noting though is that it always... Come on. Trying to do an intro here, people. It's a pretty basic heal. It heals yourself for 55, regardless, at rank 1 that is, of who you heal. So don't start healing yourself with this if there's an ally like Diablo here in range. It basically heals yourself and the ally. I'm gonna be playing pretty bad here while I try and go over these abilities. I'm not gonna try and gank people. Our second ability is a beautiful Spirit Owl, as you may have seen. You might recognize it from Warcraft 3 if you played that back in the day. That was a complete miss. That beautiful Spirit Owl. As you can see, it hits enemies, it does damage, and it gives vision. It's global. On that note, you can use it pretty much anywhere you want. Hit anything you want with it, that is. And our third ability, which is also crucial in this build, the Owl is basically the main thing we'll be focusing on in this build. And her other crucial ability is Lunar Flare, which is a pretty long range. We get to upgrade the range of it even more. Wow, use that just as I tried to stun, of course. Again, this is just poor showing here. I'm just gonna stand here and not embarrass myself. So it's after a short delay, it stuns for 1 second. It's a pretty consistent stun if you can get it off all the time. And the talents that we're going with, at rank 1 we'll pick Pierce, which allows Sentinel to pierce targets. That's, you know, it's the name, it's in the name. So it hits multiple targets. Normally this beautiful Spirit Owl only hits one target and then stops. This way it flies through them, which synergizes incredibly well with the rest of the talents we'll be picking. And now at level 4, we'll be picking Empower, which reduces cooldowns on hit. Reduced by 4 seconds over 2 seconds, as you can see. And this does indeed stack with Pierce. We have to go here, though. Meaning that if you hit multiple targets with it, like so, your cooldowns are reduced even more. Let's see if we can actually... this is gonna get dangerous real quick. Why aren't our allies coming? This is basically, we're playing on the Cursed Hollow map. So we have to make sure we get these tributes. They'll probably get Brightwing here, but what we really need is some allies. Yeah. Stand in the way. Come on, allies, please. Holy hell. Okay, finally. And her innate ability, which I didn't go over yet, is Hunter's Mark, which is a little bit odd, I think, for Tyrande, at least with this build, because it's a relatively short range attack. Again, my hits are very poor right now, apologies for that. I'll improve, I'm good at this game, I promise. But it basically, it's a really good debuff.
That seems generous.
Come on. It's a really good debuff as it increases the damage they take by 25%. And it also reveals them for 4 seconds. Okay, we're not dead yet. I'm totally not paying attention. Okay, I'll just try and get this. If Diablo can keep him off. Nope, of course not. Yep. That's me gone. Well, at least I get to talk about all the abilities now. So, at At rank 7, at level 7, we picked up Trueshot Aura. Trueshot Aura is a very nice aura. It gives 10% basic attack damage and attack speed to nearby allies. It also includes yourself, on that note. So it just drastically improves the damage you can do with this build. And we managed to pick one off there. As you can see, it pierced through an entire set of... I think it hit three enemy champions there. No, that was a complete miss. Just hoping to get Zeratul with it, who must be somewhere here. There he is. See if I can... whatever, we'll get her. Where's Zeratul? See in here? Nope. I don't see him. So oh, there he is. One nice thing about stealth in this game, which I really like, is that since there is no, there are no wards, there's no dust, meaning that you can spot them with a bit of a shimmer. These are healing wells, by the way. I just did it to get a bit of mana before we do this fight. Let's go a bit around here. So we wanna nuke Zeratul if possible. That's not gonna happen right now. Because Zeratul is a bastard. Yeah, here he is. No, Diablo, don't push him away. That's better. Oh no, he's dead. So, heroic ability, level 10. Shadowstalk is very nice if you're with a pre-made. If you're with a team where you can actually coordinate it with. Cloaks all allied heroes. We're not going to be picking it though, we're going to go with Starfall, which is a very nice AoE damage ability. It can be used for, well, a multitude of things. Mainly just damage. It's very nice in both solo queue, what we're doing right now, and in pre-made matches. Okay, let's not stick around here. We should indeed capture this if we can. These are very strong mercenaries. So to go with this build, Tyrande, she's more of a tactical support. She's not your standard like sit and heal support. And with this build, we really emphasize on the actual damage, AoE damage you can do, and the consistent stunning with these two abilities here.
Who shall gather this one?
Okay, we have to go get that tribute again. In a few seconds anyway. Let's see. Gonna sit right over here. Oh. Let's at least sit in the bush. How the hell did I miss? And there you can see Starfall, which I just used because I figured they would be coming this way. Let's get Zeratul. Let's nuke this dwarf bastard. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. Again, I did pretty subpar at the beginning. It's a very fast-paced game. There's no time for intros in this. It's just combat, 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 combat. So, at level 13, we'll pick Lunar Blaze. Lunar Blaze increases the range and area of our Lunar Flare, which is okay, as you can see, by default. But it increases quite a bit. This way we can pick off enemies at much longer ranges, and can stun multiple enemies much more consistently. Let's throw out a birdie before we get this. Get some vision. As long as Diablo can keep her away, then we have 3 out of 3. There we go. Now they're cursed. When they're cursed, all their towers stop attacking. And all their minions are on 1 health. Which is really good for pushing. Again, Heroes of the Storm, which I think I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in my previous video, is very map-oriented. Map goals are very important. Much more important than just straight up pushing yourself most of the time. It depends a bit what kind of hero you're playing. If you're playing Asmodan or Zagara, then you can push really efficiently. Tyrande cannot push efficiently. Though Starfall does help in case you want to get these towers. I'm not going to use it now though. It's too much AoE damage. that could be used in what might be an upcoming fight here if they don't all die. Also, the increase in Lunar Flare does allow her to push a bit better. Tyrande, very much... She relies a lot on skill shots. I think she's a reasonably difficult hero to play of all the heroes in Heroes of the Storm. But she gets significantly better as you level her up. Unfortunately, it takes quite a bit of time before you get all the range increases. As we can see, this was level 13 before we got Lunar Blaze.
So be it.
Before we got our first range increase. Otherwise, you really have to aim very, very well. Which I haven't done perfectly thus far. I say as I miss again. Come on. Give me my stun back. And then he jumps out of it, of course. Yeah, I don't think Diablo hit anything with that. As you can see, quite a bit of AoE damage when needed. At rank 16, we're gonna pick Ranger. Ranger increases the width and damage of the Sentinel. We could also get Lunar Flare, which also increases the damage of, well, Lunar Flare. Shooting Star, rather, is what the talent is called. But the Sentinel just does so much more AoE damage. Let's quickly get this before they interrupt us. We should probably get out of here. Unless we can pick her off, because she got stunned by the golem. But that works. Let's get our golem.
Let us capture this mercenary camp.
Hello, Zeratul. Bye, Zeratul. No, we're going for him. I don't think we can get him. With their towers there. So yeah, we're not doing fantastic so far. I mean, we're winning. But I should have been hitting many more skills. So again, vision, very nicely. As well as you can see here. Get a bit of a vision on what the hell is going. Maybe damage Brightwing a bit. Truly quite an easy match thus far. These are very important, of course, mercenaries, and again, another map objective you have to try and contest in Heroes of the Storm. And they're moving up to Zeratul. Did they kill him? And I got Raynor. Come on. Raynor. Nope, Muradin it is. At least got one, right? Muradin passively heals up if he's out of combat for a bit, so it wouldn't be a great target to go for. Whereas Raynor is much higher on the damage compartment, but they decided to go for Muradin. That's never gonna hit. So as you can see, she's okay with pushing if you get Lunar Blaze. But far from a good pushing hero. They're not contesting this though, so I should be able to get a fort here. Well, actually, not with this small amount of creeps. Yeah, they're not at all coming this way. Though now they probably will, because there's tribute. Yeah, there we go. Let's get out of here. Dodge the stun. Are they really gonna chase me away from the tribute? I'd be fine with that. Yes, they are. That's interesting. Okay, then. Yep, that's fine. Zeratul got the tribute. Diablo's going in. We gotta get volley here if we can. Although I need to get out of there. It's never gonna properly work. We could probably get Brightwing here.
Eyes upon me.
Knew he was gonna jump. Seriously, some focus would be nice here. We're going for Brightwing or for Vala. Pick. Turns out the answer was both. We can get Zeratul here if Diablo. So, Hunter's Mark also gives vision, which you saw there.
So be it.
Not that he was stealthed yet. Let's see. 2 of them dead. He's right over there. It's just very nice harassment as well with the Sentinel, but it can get to quite a bit of AoE damage. And again, Tyrande is a support hero. She's not meant to be a pure damage hero. But she can fare really well. I like how Diablo grabbed Zeratul out of his own stun there. Hope to get Zeratul with that. Rank 20 is gonna depend a bit, considering we are winning so badly. I'm gonna pick Celestial Wrath, which makes Starfall global and allows it to do more damage. If we were doing a bit worse, I probably would have picked Bolt of the Storm, which is a short-range teleport. But considering we are absolutely crushing them, yeah, you can stack on damage. Oh, you're not gonna kill me. Really, Muradin? Nah. I'm just gonna get this vision tower here. Let's see if they come over here. No. Let's help Zeratul get the Ogrons, I believe they're called. Yeah, they're not even trying to contest at this point. Or are they? Is he gonna follow me again? That's amazing. I mean, I'm not afraid of him. He's not gonna kill me. So, okay. You could have at least tried and stop the tribute or what have you. Killing him it is. Yeah. Not the best plays by our enemy team here. Makes up for my bad ones at the start. Let's go help him out here. Come on, Zeratul. Just you and me, buddy. And Raynor. Rhaegar and Raynor and Brightwing. I'll get Raynor too. That's fine. Come here. Nope. That's the wrong one. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. Give me some mana, please. Ah, he healed up. Brightwing passively heals. And he has active heals as well. He picked the teleport heal. Just gonna go back because I'm very low on mana. Nice thing is that you're mind up instantly here, so you can most of the time go back quickly, throw out a birdie. Didn't do anything here because they eventually moved to the middle. But regardless, could have been a bit of a harass. The global thing on Starfall is also... It's nice to be able to support your team from any range, of course. Last match I actually won by using it on the enemy core, which had like 40% left. So obviously, more work went into it, but we got pushed back and then... Global Starfall. But again, if we're fighting more, if we're more pressured, and I'm actually in danger of dying, I think I died once here, yeah. Then I would have picked Bolt of the Storm. Which gives you a short range blink, especially if you have things like this, you can jump over the walls, of course. Very nice escape tool. But right now we're just sort of mindlessly killing them. They're probably taking the golem. Yep. Come on, team. Gonna run in here so they don't get it. And there we go. Easy.
I thank you.
Keep destroyed.
If we can get these as well, we're just pushing all the lanes.
Hero of the storm.
Reynar's in the base, right? Yeah, okay.
Destroyed.
Anyone else? Zeratul and Reynar? That's it? Jeez. Zeratul's somewhere over there. At least I think he was. He isn't dead, right? Oh, he is dead. Oh, it's the Banshee Cloak that I was seeing. And there we go! Very, very easy match. But it just goes to show, Tyrande, pretty good if you can consistently do damage. As you see, I did top hero damage in this one. A lot of AoE damage with this build. And yeah, I really like playing as Tyrande with this build. She's probably my favorite hero in the game currently. Thank you for watching. My name is Vinas, and I'll see you in the next Heroes of the Storm video.